He was a real human being, God manifested in the flesh. And I think if we can paraphrase what's going on here, the people that looked at him that day, they just saw him as a man. And if he were to say, I am the Messiah, I am the Son of God, the Savior of the world, they would have easily written him off. If he would have said, I am Jehovah, I am, which the Trinitarians would agree with that statement, but if he would have simply said, I am God, I am your Jehovah, they would have said, nonsense. We know that God is an invisible spirit. There's no way you can be that. So what he was trying to say, through my own works, watch me do miracles. Watch me raise the dead. Watch me forgive sin. Who can forgive sin but God only? But lest you think I am simply as a man exalting self, which would be one of the proofs that he could not be God if he were as a man trying to glorify, exalt himself. He says, set aside that, even if you don't believe me, there is yet another witness, and that is the Spirit of God, the eternal God. And I would use the example Saul of Tarsus. He denied Jesus, but because his heart was open to a supernatural visitation, when God struck him, he was open to that. And he said, well, who are you, Lord? And then the Lord said, not, well, here's a second one up here, but I am Jesus. So I guess what I'm saying is the two witnesses would be God coming in the flesh. As a man, Jesus could attest to his true identity. But that alone would have not been convincing. But God, separate apart from the incarnation, could also attest to the reality of Jesus and the incarnation, as we see in Acts chapter 9. But when it's all said and done, even that witness comes back. I am Jesus whom you are persecuting. And so the two witnesses become the two manifestations, God in the incarnation and God transcending the incarnation. In both dimensions, God will bring people to the knowledge of Jesus Christ.